Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
When it comes to those long ass podcasts, like it's interesting, but then it's like
How much is enough?
you start to get fatigued,
Yeah.
and from listening.
That's that sweet spot though, because like it'd be people who listen to our pod and they'd be like, it's time. I think we did like a 45-minute of some other shit, and they'd be like, that's not enough. We want more. Like Willie Brown be like, when I first started podding, I was doing 3-hour pods.
Yeah, I was on for a while. Like I would chime in, say some shit, get off, come back. Y'all
Still be going.
still be
Yeah.
going, so.
Nah, I can't do that shit no more, man.
And of course, the discussion is different when you have three to four people,
You got a lot of people
a lot of opinions,
talking points.
Yeah. So
All right, man. Listen, I ain't even going. I'm not gonna bore you with the semantics. I want to welcome you to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring now episode 236. It's not no fucking applause. We fucked shit up around here in the DMV internet last week. I want to send a shout out to Myra. If you did not watch it, go back and watch episode 234, which sets up episode 235. We broke the fucking
no,
DMV.
233
It's two.
sets up 234. We on 235 right now.
No, we're on 236.
We on 236.
Yeah,
Yes,
I didn't
you're right.
update the board.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
all right, cool.
So, so that. Also, Mara's husband. Hey, King, you gonna come up here and tell your side? You know, a little safe space, baby.
Hey,
I'm
big
instigating, baby. You wanna you wanna
big
come up
dog.
here and talk? Let me. You can talk, baby. We can get it out here.
We got a seat for you, big
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, hell yeah. We'll rearrange some furniture, big dog. But I also want to thank everybody who ran them numbers up and watched the episode. Real talk. A lot of the stuff that was said, we didn't know it was happening in real time. Even though we do a pre-production, we didn't know none of that. Yeah. Again, we all look at something from different viewpoints. So her truth might be different from his truth, might be different from somebody else's truth. So, prayers, positive vibrations.
And if you're new to the pod, we've given our truth. I've definitely given my truth on earlier episodes.
We just talked about Heartbreak Hotel.
Yeah, so I don't deep dive go into my life, but it's definitely some real life shit that has went on in my life and relationships. So, and I definitely speak on it. So I don't shy away from any of it, and I don't do it for shock value. I don't say it for nothing. Some people go through real life shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to get it off your chest, or sometimes you want to speak on it because you know others are or have been going through it. So yeah.
All right, I ain't gonna bore you again. I will do all the intros and all that shit after the music. This is gonna be a long set, so you might want to hit that fucking 15-second button a whole bunch of motherfucking times because I got a set and it's inspired by Unc, man. So we got a lot of shit to get to. I got motivation. If I can get this shit to start, but nope. My shit trying to go live like Unc.
I know you ain't a pimp, but pimp, remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Keep your heart. 3 stacks, keep your heart. Man, these girls is smart. 3 stacks, these girls is smart. Play your part. Play your part. I know you ain't a
I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I showed security card with my
He ain't hating, we some players in this bitch, so baby, stop your head.
Welcome. Sorry for the long extended set, but we inspired. I want to welcome you to the Jam Friends podcast featuring now episode 236. I'm your free, retired, ingratiated host, J.com. To the right of me, I got now, baby.
Yo.
Before we get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that will wear the uniform in the future. Shout out to those that hang out at the VA all day. Shout out to the United States of Baltimore.
Zone 18.
And the rest of PG County. How was your week, man?
Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. Working, getting back acclimated to work. You know?
After that little long
Off
break.
for a little bit. And so when you think you have a short week, that shit feel like it's been a regular ass week. So, yeah, it's good. It's back getting the swing of things again. So it's all good. Back like I never left.
Oh, man. My week was cool, man. Hit the gym pretty hard this week. Pause. And
I've been lacking so bad. I ain't even.
I've been meaning to ask you too. I ain't seen no
going.
gym pics.
I haven't. I literally haven't been since I think it was June 18th.
Shit.
I haven't been to the gym, and I was going ape shit for a good while. Two days on Saturdays and Sundays, going hard all throughout the week. Like I was going 6-7 days a week. So I'm on my CT Fletcher shit, so I don't believe. Sometimes I don't believe in like resting. Like fuck that shit.
Yeah. So I cut my beard off because
Yeah, I see.
I had a dermatologist appointment then I ended up getting a facial pause after that. And I did the blood work for my
Men
annual.
get facials.
Yeah, we do.
Men get you some manicures and pedicures and get a fucking
Facial pause.
Bruh,
Yeah.
man.
But I
Some of
had
the best shit in your life, son.
on a more somber note though. I did the blood work for my annual. Then I got the a man pap smear
Okay.
this morning. So
Hey.
I had to come. I told him I want to take a nap after I fucking.
Hey.
I felt violated.
Yeah, I've been there.
But all my levels are great. Got on the scale, weighed in at a good 230.
Okay.
Solid. You know what I'm saying? I honestly can say I'm the healthiest I've ever felt since like the age of 30. 20s don't count. Like you're a fucking superhuman maniac back then. Like you're an X-Man.
No
But
sleep. none of that.
just wild and naps. That's all you need. So, but now I really feel like my knee is good, my shoulder's good. Like I feel great, and it feel good knowing that you sometimes you have those those feelings. When you got like the family health issues that run in the family, like high blood pressure, cholesterol, and all. Like I don't have none of that, so I'm really thankful for that. And hey, y'all, go to the doctor, eat right, try to get some exercise in, especially you girls. I see so many girls that say, I want to lose weight, but I don't have the time. The time you spend on social media, walk your neighborhood and be on social media. 20 minutes of something is better than 10 to 20 minutes of nothing. So walk. I see people walking in the neighborhood all the time, so do that. I want to beat your head in with it, but get out, stay active, man. We are only getting older, and with all the proteins and all the fucking crazy shit in the water and the foods, it's making it harder. So let's get to it, man. R.I.P. to James Earl Jones and Frankie Beverly, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, we lost two great ones this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's just rolling in. It used to be death comes in threes. I mean, right now, we losing our legends. That shit coming in 4, 5, 6s.
Yes.
And it's crazy. It's getting alarming because, like, even with me and family time, like, I haven't dealt with a lot of death because my family's fairly young. Like, my great grandmother just passed away, so she was 82, so she passed away last week.
Yeah.
But I still have my other great grandmother. That's how like young my family is. So I haven't dealt with it. So now we starting to come up on the time where our legends are getting up there. They're in their mid to late 70s and 80s. So we're gonna start losing them. But like, I wanted to highlight my man James Earl Jones because, I mean, it's no slight to Frankie Beverly, but like James Earl Jones is like, he had such an iconic voice, and it started off that he was like a really bad stutterer.
For real?
Yeah, real bad. To then have this such like vocal voice that's out in this world. But I mean, he's been played in somehow classic movies that'll live on well beyond us and our kids. I mean, from Coming to America, Lion King, Conan the Barbarian, The Sandlot, Field of Dreams, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. I mean, it's just like he played in a couple movies I didn't even know he was in, or I just
70s.
like forgot that he
Yeah,
was in like
69.
Meteor Man and shit like that.
Oh, shit. Word?
Yeah, he was in Meteor Man. Soul Man, if you know Soul Man, like, hey, I'm showing my age. I mean, he's been in Indiana Jones. I mean, he's just been in so many countless great movies. So it's definitely we definitely lost someone that lived. He lived a good life.
All right. Before I get to the good stuff of Frankie Beverly Mays, these young girls out here, Girl thought Frankie Beverly and Maze was 3 people.
A lot of people. Well, his name wasn't even Frankie Beverly, but you know.
But they thought Frankie, Beverly, and Maze was 3 people.
Yeah.
All right, before I get to I would have uplift my man. I played Rich Homie Quan one week, and then the next week, Rich Homie Quan left us. Transition. I played Frankie Beverly last week. Frankie Beverly transition. Lord, I come to you humbly and ask you, please do not touch Unc. Please do not touch Webby. Because I still got hope that him and Boosie will put an album. And do not touch Bun because I ain't had a Trail Burger yet.
Yeah.
Please, sir. He's a staple in our sneaker community too.
Yep.
So do not touch him, please. It's not daytime. I'm not asking you because it's a trend going on right now. Frankie Beverly. Anybody know me know that I love Frankie Beverly. I've been to his concerts, even though he's been taking our money the last 2 years because his voice wasn't voicing with that throat cancer. Yeah. But he was still out here selling shows and to the end making money. We Are One will forever be a barbecue, a black come together song.
Yeah, your family gathering, cookout, family reunion. It wasn't right. That shit like Silent Night on fucking Christmas.
What's the one Beyonce sample? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
That's another one. Like that's is just a staple in black. You're gonna hear that in the club, at brunch, at the cookout, like you're gonna hear that. You just gonna hear that his version and Beyonce version because
you know they're gonna
you gonna remix
that.
it. Yeah,
they're
so
gonna remix that shit.
Again, thoughts, prayers, positive vibrations to the loved ones and anybody affected by the loss of these two.
If the DJ don't remix that before I let go in that motherfucker. If he don't remix that in, like your DJ
before
sucks.
I let go, yeah, man,
he sucks.
Yeah. All right, let's get to some topics, man. We're gonna get in and get out. It's a fight. We got a lot of shit to get through. Congress moves to fix VA budget gap, but time is running out. So inside the government, you do these projections, but you don't do them yearly. You do them years out. Most times it's like 5 years out. You're projecting what money is needed to fund whatever you got going on. And the VA has a budget shortfall of $2.9 billion. We're just gonna round it up to 3 to be even.
Right.
And they have until September 20th to get funding passed through Congress, or veterans will not be receiving some benefits, and so certain things will stop. One of the Republican senators, he's like, "We're gonna fix this, but why is it just now coming up? We should have been had, heads up of, hey, we $3 billion short for what we need." And then they had to September 20th to do this. All of this comes because I don't think they're really accurately tracking new cases, just all these payouts. Like we are young veterans. Like you had before, it's like Vietnam, and then the Kosovo and the Gulf War. Like them OGs are a little older. Mm-hmm. Like my uncle was in Vietnam. He's dead. He was a 70 something. So now you got people like me. You're retiring at 39, and then now you got this fucking big ass lifespan of life to live, and you're gonna pay people out. That number is gonna increase. So I just think that they I don't know, man. They miscalculated, but just like anything else with government funding, I do believe that they will pass the money because that ain't good for either president, the sitting president or the two motherfuckers is running. Mm-hmm. If you fucking don't pay veterans, that looks really fucking bad on the government, right? For everybody.
But it also says that they $3 billion short on this year, but they're about $12 billion short projected for 2025.
Shit. The money got to come from somewhere, dog.
But we can give money away though, right? We can give money to them folks.
The Ukrainians.
Yeah.
The Ukrainians.
Help fund the war, send all that shit over there. Send them money, send them whatever they need. that's the big money. I don't even want to get in the fact that they'll give illegals 50,000 and housing and all that shit. I ain't even count that. I'm talking about funding wars and shit for money that we don't even have that we need to pay our veterans, and now they got to say, well, where are we gonna get the money from?
I want to interview somebody that came to the country, because from what my understanding, when they come here, they get a big ass check, like something like $50,000-$60,000, and that's how like
Right down Eastern Avenue.
The Arabs, they say that they come over here as a family, and the family get the check, and of course they humble, so they sleep on the floor. We happy to be here. Mm-hmm. They open up the liquor store or the little food spot. The Asians do the food spot till they get up, and then they start, open up other ones, and then everybody start to branch out of the crib. But they save money and use that money to start a new life, and they are flourishing. And they're doing it in our neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. So, but they started with this fucking seed money, which is, I don't know, man.
Which make you want to go over, take your passport, and go on over. And
can't do that nowhere else. They don't do that nowhere else.
No, you got to go find your little mamacita. See.
Get her to come over.
Come on. Come on. Get the check. I'm gonna make sure you right. Get your mama and all that. We gonna get all the checks we
Bring
can.
Bring them back over.
Come on.
Put them on work visas. Yeah.
I wonder. Nah, they probably don't let that shit happen.
What? Do multiple times?
Nah, because one of my guys at work, he's from Sierra Leone and he just brought his family here. But I know that. I wonder, does that count?
No.
They have citizenship.
No, I don't think that count. No, I think you have to be.
You gotta be illegal and just don't do the right thing. And
I don't think you gotta. Yeah, you have to like come here legally.
Paperwork.
Yeah, and then let them. And they say, oh yeah, you can stay or whatever that shit, like that Tony Montana shit.
Yeah.
So
let you stamp. Like, what are you here for?
Like they were trying to get away from Castro.
Yeah.
Presidential debate, man. Presidential debate.
I watched a good amount. I fell asleep. I was tired. Once they started going, start acting like two fucking 5-year-olds, I dozed off and fell asleep. So I didn't get the meat and potatoes.
I'm gonna play Cameron tape for y'all mind. We gonna hear what Cam had to say.
Last night?
Yeah, man.
I was watching that joint, man. Word. I called Stat about the moderator. She was cute. I asked her, I said, yo, I called her, said, yo, who that joint interviewing them and all that? Lindsay somebody, right?
Yeah, Lindsay, yeah.
Yeah, I found out
she's great.
Found out she was married and all that. Did the homework. I started liking mad at her pictures on Instagram that
Cam know the vibes. That's all you gotta do. Hit it with good 5 likes and then go back like 32 weeks. Look, But no. Here's my take on this. In my eyes, Kamala won. Not how Plies make it seem. He made it seem like she whooped his ass. It wasn't an ass whooping. She spoke eloquently and she hit key points and she had buzzwords that rung out. Felon, convicted, Project 2025, which she got him to lie on fucking national TV when he verbatim said, I haven't read Project 2025.
I saw that.
I don't have anything to do with Project 2025. Those are some people that I don't know come together to make this document, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Sir,
Yes,
those are
I
all
saw
your
that.
staffers, sir. You got you to lie on TV. And of course he'll say, I ain't say that. She also, now what I didn't like is, so this debate was set up prior to Kamala taking over for Joe. And Joseph Biden wanted mics off while each person is talking. So although he did like cut her off, it wasn't on his mic. So it made him seem a little more presidential than he normally is. Because if not, he took the motherfucking mic and just start talking.
Well, it's easy to talk over.
Yeah, but he still was talking.
It was easy to talk over Joe though. So.
Yeah.
So Joe would need that because it's easy to talk over him.
So that made him look a little good. But the field goal that won the game for Kamala is that's all she won by 3 points. Big T, the entire about 80 to 85% of the debate, he seemed to be acting as if he's debating Joe Biden. He never really addressed her. Other than the time, is she really black? I don't know. Like he said that, but other than that, like
I missed that part. I was asleep.
oh yeah, he brought it up. But everything goes back to Biden, dog. Key in on your opponent, not Biden.
Eating some cats and shit.
Yeah,
I
so
saw that. Eating cats in Ohio.
I think she won. It wasn't anything wooing to me, anything to be like, oh my gosh, she won the fucking popular vote to, get behind her. But she did pretty good. I was arguing with debating with Donnie in the barbershop about it. And he's saying that
Donnie, bring your ass.
he's saying that he don't think that the rest of the world will respect her. I'm like, I from a cultural standpoint where they don't talk to women or like they don't want a woman in power, a position of power. If it was an all female ticket, I would be like, all right, I got it. Because now you have to like send your Secretary of State or somebody else other than you into these rooms to talk to Arab men because they don't talk to women. So you got a man that's Tim Walz, vice president, pretty good. So and he's a people person. So I think he can shake hands, kiss baby. So like I said, I think she did a pretty good job. She didn't wow me, but she did win it, but it wasn't by a lot.
Got you. So I got a friend of mine. She's seems to have been like in politics now, so she posts a lot about
shit,
the debate and shit. So I mean, not the debate, but just what's going on. So and she's more Big T than Kamala, but
she like Big T?
Yeah, she likes Big T. But her main thing with it, she feels as though I asked, I'm like, would you come on and like speak on that? Because some people don't be, but because of where she worked, she was like, she wouldn't do it. I was like, oh, that's cool. But she was saying that she don't think women, and this is from a black woman, that women should be in those type of positions higher up like Big T, like being a president, I'm sorry.
Why?
That's just how she feels. She just feels like they too emotional and other things. And I mean, I wasn't causing it. It just came out of, she be like, I don't think a woman should run certain things that I think is for a man. And I mean, of course, it's weird for me to hear that. She was like, I know we are in the movement of Me Too and such women empowerment. She like, I'm all for it. But I just think that certain positions are just for a man, period. I was like,
damn.
All right.
Black woman said that.
Black woman said that.
Republican. Damn.
Black mama, black daddy.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, it was different to hear.
Yeah.
I wasn't there to argue it. I just saw that
that was her take.
That was her take, and because she was posting more and more and more, about the political race. And I just had chimed in. I just commented on what she had posted, and then she just started, talking about it. I was like, oh, okay.
Shit.
Would you say that on the mic? Like, hell no.
Wrong one. Hell no. I ain't saying that shit. Oh,
Smart lady.
Yeah. Yeah. What my drop?
I was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
On Facebook, baby.
But she say her mom, she be like, we voting Democrat. We voting Kamala no matter what. We don't give a hell what she doing. She like, nah. Nah.
Okay, shout out to that queen.
She said she don't fuck with Big T like that either, but she would roll with Big T
over Kamala.
Oh
shit, okay.
Yeah. I'm saying, okay, cool.
What we got? We got
fucking
sorry.
Lee Boy Malvo.
We going Lee Boy Malvo?
You wanna go there? Where we gonna
go? What we had. All right, go ahead. Go Lee Boy Malvo, yeah. Lee Boy Malvo. Let me read that.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
All right. So if y'all don't know who Lee Boy Malvo, in 2002, Lee Boy Malvo and John Muhammad were the DC snipers, and they were in Montgomery County
terrorizing, literally the DMV.
They were shooting people at gas stations. The people were scared to get gas. They killed and injured quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
John Muhammad. When I looked this up too, I ain't never seen nobody get put to death that fast. 2009,
7 years.
Yeah,
they got rid of him. It wasn't no being on death row for nah.
Got him out of here. Lethal injection.
And there's been some motherfucking mass murderers that's
Sitting on death row for 40 years.
Yeah.
What my boy Bubba does say 40 years.
yeah, and they got rid of that man in
7. Gone.
Stall him out.
But John Lee Malvo was 13, 14 at the time, I think.
He was 17.
17, okay. But in 2002, DC sniper attacks have been Lee Boyd Malvo, convicted in 2002 of the DC sniper attacks, has been transferred from Virginia's Red Onion State Prison, a Supermax facility, to Keene Mountain Correctional Center, which is just it's right below a Supermax. Malvo's attorney Craig Cooley confirmed the move after 20 years in the maximum security. Inmates can be transferred to lower security prisons if they maintain good behavior for at least 24 months. Malvo, 39, was 17 when he and John Allen Muhammad killed 10 people in a series of sniper attacks in 2002. Malvo was sentenced to life without parole in Virginia, but recently legal charges allowed him to seek parole, which was denied in 2022. His accomplice Muhammad was executed in 2009. Malvo faces a life sentence in Maryland, with resentencing scheduled for December 2024. A comment that a lady made was that I read, and I don't really like the comments, but she said they should free him because he was a child at the time when he committed that crime and he was brainwashed. What you think?
I think he was a little brainwashed, but I also know that nothing has come out that he didn't understand right from wrong. You knew that you were shooting people. You knew that you were hurting and murdering people. This wasn't some type of secret mission. I mean, if you saw the Lifetime movie of it, like, he was out to hurt people, period. It wasn't just like we were doing it for sport, damn near.
Yeah.
So no, ain't no free him. No.
Yeah, I don't agree with it either at 17.
10 people.
Even if you were in a distress because somebody, he was in duress or whatever, you could do certain things to either tip you off or ensure that you get caught, and then you could say, "Hey, I'm the reason that we got caught because we were wrong, but I didn't want him to kill me." There's other things he could have did. Because I remember, I think he called the news or something one time because it was his voice. It was his voice. No, he called 911 and he told him something. And it was his voice.
It was crazy. I mean, at that time, if he was from the DMV area, everybody and their mama was looking out for a fucking white van.
White van.
Everybody, whole time they riding around in a goddamn
box
Chevy. A blue box Chevy. And it's crazy to see that, like, on a Lifetime movie that, like, his wife actually lived here in Baltimore, and that they show him, like, driving through downtown and all that shit. Like, that shit was real life. Like, even though a lot of his killings were more DMV side, DC, Montgomery County and stuff like that than Baltimore, but he was traveling back and forth because his wife lived in DC.
Yeah. I
mean, his wife lived in Baltimore, I'm sorry. So it's crazy. But, I'm fine with him not being locked down 23 and 1.
That's got to be wild, yeah. 20 years.
For 20 years, at 17 years old, that you was confined to a box for 23 hours out the day, and you get to come out to basically
shower and work out.
And then go back and
sit in that box. Yeah.
So, I'm cool with that because I don't think he should never get out. Of course, laws change and even change for drug dealers and shit like that. So, yes, he's up for parole. Of course, he was going to get denied. And then even if he was to get parole, like you just say, even if he was going to get parole for this, he still faces a life charge here, which they still would smash his ass regardless. So even if he got out of one, he wasn't getting out the other one. So, nah.
Damn. All right. That was a wild time during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
That was a crazy time. Like, I remember that shit though. That was around the time like I just started working at my job.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Yeah.
So that shit was weird driving through Virginia, and like everybody just looking. Like, is that the white van? Like, the fuck? Shooting people at Home Depots and all that shit, man. Like, weird times, man. Weird times.
All right. So we spoke about the 2 weeks ago the young man who did the Georgia school shooting. Well, right after we potted last week, on charges against the Georgia teen, his father, he's been charged for the gun attack. He purchased
Colin Gray.
Yeah, Colin Gray. That's the dad name.
That's his dad name. His father name. I mean,
Colin Gray. He entered a not guilty plea. How do you feel about this? Because I'm gonna say something I have a very, very, I got a hot take.
Well, he bought his son that was already known to be off his rocker at a very, very young age. And he bought him a gun, and he bought him an AR with a son that already having mental issues, known to have mental issues. I mean, even already was on FBI radar because he was saying what he was going to do before was shooting some schools up, killing people, and you bought him a gun. So you are rightfully, that's your fault that this happened.
Here's my hot take. I hear your point, but I don't agree with this. Here's why. They'll make an example out of this dude.
Should.
And he's white. Now what's gonna happen when little black boys and black girls commit crimes? It's already wild with guns and switches, right? And of course, they always say parent, child, police, child. There's only so much a parent can do, right? Mm-hmm. So now, little Timmy in Chicago got to switch it. We're gonna talk about these Chicago teens. They go out and do some shit. Now you charge the parent with the crime as well.
It's one, and it just happened. It's black. He got the mother's gun. I can't remember if he shot somebody.
I think he took it to school, and they charged the mother.
Yeah,
she got like 4 years or some shit like that.
And she was saying like guns don't be laying around because she won't say she bought the gun illegally. She won't say who she got the gun from, but she said that wherever the gun was at, he was looking for it extensively to find this gun.
The kid?
That's what.
Damn.
I remember when I said, and that was like last week.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, last week.
I in this particular case, I agree with it, but in totality, I don't agree with it because it's just this sets a precedence for them to fucking prosecute parents of these fucking crimes. No, I don't agree a little bit, but this one, yes, you knew your son was off his rocker. And you bought him this fucking gun. You allowed him access to this gun. And he took this shit to school and shot the school up. That part.
I got it. So the mother was charged with child abuse, child neglect, and endangerment, carrying a weapon on school property, and contributing to delinquency of a minor. Memphis, Tennessee. It was a mother in Memphis, Tennessee was arrested and charged with her 6-year-old son bringing a loaded gun to his school. Memphis police responded to a call about an armed individual.
How old was the boy?
6 years old.
Fuck.
After a resource officer told the police a child had a handgun in school. They alerted the staff, went to the classroom, and they did find a loaded 9mm Ruger in his book bag. And see, that's the worst part about it is because you're like 6 years old, right? How's your youngest son?
7.
So can you imagine Ace finding, even at 7 years old, finding one of your weapons and then going to school. And then the worst of the worst could happen because the child could give it to someone. We know how many pounds of pressure that it takes to pull that trigger. They don't know it's one in the head, and boom.
Yeah.
By mistake, not even just got it in their hand.
Yeah.
Because the first thing they're going to do,
put their finger in the trigger well. Yeah. Man, Yeah, man. Fucking damn.
So it's stuff like that. I believe you should be charged because you did endanger a lot of people.
But the mother, she say I mean, we don't know
Should-
she did, but she tried to hide the gun.
Should have. Hey, I mean, every gun don't have to be
And
loaded.
she ain't killed. He ain't killed nobody.
Nothing happened. He just brought it to school for show and tell.
4 years for that.
But that gun was ready to rock and roll. Should have been locked away.
Who says it wasn't?
They said it was fully loaded.
Yo, but I'm saying the gun was locked. You said they was trying to find the gun. Like he looked hard as fuck to find this gun and found it.
You think Ace can chamber around?
No. His mama don't play that. Like, I let him play a little Grand Theft Auto and shit, but he.
What I'm saying though, like you think a 6-year-old can?
No, not.
Think about it. You think can a 6-year-old chamber around?
Yes, he got Nerf guns. I don't know if he would be able to really do it, but he knows how.
I mean,
the
you see
mechanism.
enough, but-
He got Nerf guns, so he know the mechanism because I just thought about it. He got this little yellow one. You just gotta put the little orange thing in the tip of it, and then you cock it back. So I think he would understand it, but I don't think he would have the gall to fucking. If he even seen a gun, I think he would lose his shit. Like, where my daddy at?
I'm happy that whatever child saw it, told,
Yeah.
instead of being quiet about things. And I think it need to happen more even in high school, in these middle schools and everything else. I mean, because we just had one not too long ago with a kid killing a kid. He was second week of school, his first day of school, gets into a fight, shoots a kid in his chest, murders him. 16 and a 15-year-old.
Damn.
Your life is about to be gone. And he was already on, and this happened probably 10 minutes from my house.
Oh, that was the one last week?
Yeah. And he has already been on, they said like the sheriffs, because the sheriffs out there, sheriffs already known about this kid since he was 14. So he already was a little bad little fucker.
The dude that shot the kid.
Yes. He was 16, and the police already knew about him at 14. Now, you don't want to judge a book by its cover, but if you see this little fucker, you'll look like whatever they say he did, his little badass did it.
Damn.
And now, and they said it was like they were fighting over a girl.
Wow.
Which is possible. It's high school.
Yeah, it's high school, yeah. Mine.
But your very first day you fight a kid and you already carrying a gun?
Jeez. You went, yeah, that's...
Your first day of school.
It's pretty close to premeditation. Like.
Second week of school, your first day of school. And you take a gun.
Shit. All right, man. Sorry, I'm looking on the computer, y'all. I didn't update the board today. I had to lay down after my man Pap smear.
So we got
Dawn
Richards.
Dawn Richardson. I wish Myra said because she's not gonna like my take. Danity Kane singer Dawn Richardson is reportedly suing Diddy, accusing him of sexual assault and inhumane treatment, also claiming she witnessed him physically abuse his ex Cassie multiple times. Richardson claims she was subjected to verbal abuse by the rapper, who allegedly called her constant. I can't see that shit because I got my glasses on. But bitches and hoes.
They said she seen her abuse Kim and Cassie.
Yeah. So this is not. Well, she's suing it. This is a civil case. It's like $10 million. Here, and I'm not victim shaming people, ladies, please understand this. What I don't like is now all of a sudden, like you had the window, because I'm sure y'all worked in New York. You could have filed your case in New York as Cassie did when they opened up the window with no statute of limitations against your accuser. You wait till all of this goes on, and you wait until Diddy selling all of these homes, liquidating all this other shit.
Because RB Day been so on his ass
from before anything. Like she been on him, but now all of a sudden you want to come out. And I know it's like, oh, sometimes the victim doesn't feel like, yo, this time and no time.
RB O'Day been on Diddy ass.
Yes,
for a long time. Another one of her bandmates.
Yep.
So it's not like, hey, this is just coming out of thin air. Like, yo, I already got somebody let's go at this together. And you never heard anything with Dawn, and then all of a sudden it's.
I'm not saying it ain't happened.
That's a
this
fact.
Shit just seem a little off to me with the timing. And is it a money grab? So since because Diddy just had there was a judgment against him for $100 million.
Yeah. So
And he was like,
he didn't respond to you.
he was like, I ain't even get served. How I owe somebody $100 million? So
Yeah, they say a gentleman said, my man.
oh God. Oh God.
We ain't gonna get into that part,
no.
but
Oh God.
yeah, it's a gentleman said Diddy did things to him.
Diddy be diddying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, if he did what she say he did, then fucking pay up. But to me, the timing seems off. But who am I? And who are we? I don't want to victim shame, but it just seems off to me, man. It seems off.
Bro, we've talked about this shit before. Like, I hate it, but I understand it because I've not dealt with it personally, but I've dealt with someone very close to me in my life that held on to something for 40 years.
I remember you talking about that, yeah.
I can understand it. I mean, look at it like, you really let this shit go on for 40 years, though? But
Well, what made them just finally bring it up?
something clicked.
Oh,
Something clicked, something happened, and it just clicked, and
they want to let it out.
yeah. And they wanted to let it out. They wanted to be the one
To let it out,
to let it out.
not the other person.
Correct.
Gotcha. Well, see, there's another viewpoint. So, yeah. Again, if Diddy did that shit, pay up. You fucking monster. It's too many people saying what outside of Dawn, the things he did to Kim and to Cassie. I mean, we got the video of Cassie, but you just know this shit to be true. I don't know, man. Get this nigga set up.
Absolutely. I mean, you always had the people like, oh, Kim was writing a book. She was going to say, I don't know. And then you look at it as so, because Nikki had said some things, like she kind of sort of, it's like the way she was saying things, Nikki Hilton. Yeah.
Oh.
When it first going down, when the son got locked up and all that shit, this post that she was posting, it was kind of like she was, like, some of this shit is kind of true. I mean, if anybody saw shit, she saw shit. Mama Cone saw shit.
Yeah.
But when
That would make them complicit.
when you're the breadwinner and you control every single thing,
You ain't saying shit.
some people can't cut the faucet off. Like what you'll say, shit, it ain't happened to me. He ain't do it to me. Because if you cut this water off,
Change your whole life.
you go back to regular shit.
Back to the stoop.
That's it.
Yeah.
Back to the block. So
Damn. All right. Shit. Positive vibrations to the victims and Apple, man. Apple had their big event
the most powerful
Monday.
phone ever.
Yeah, they give us every week, every year. They debuted the new iPhone 16 lineup, which by the time you watch this pod, they will be out for pre-order because you can pick your phones up next Friday or Saturday on the 20th. You'll be able to pick your phone up. They'll start arriving in stores and it'll be arriving shipping out. iPhone 16, Apple AirPods, AirPod, what is it? Pro Max?
Yeah, Pros and Pro Maxes.
The new AirPod 4s will allow people to answer or reject calls by shaking or nodding their head. Bang it on a bitch with just like, nah. I will be ordering my iPhone 16. If you're on the fence about getting a new iPhone, I wouldn't really. The main thing that they did was they enhanced the processing chip. That's on some geeky shit to handle the AI.
They said they skipped 2. So
It's
they
really
put it at
AI
18.
driven. Yeah, this phone is really AI driven.
The most powerful chip.
They said a bigger battery, which they say every time. They added a button on the side for the camera, but majority of the work went into the fucking camera, the wide angle camera. So again, if you're on the fence, it's really nothing wooing about this iPhone.
They really want you to shoot a fucking movie on
That's
this
it.
goddamn phone.
That's what they want you to do: shoot a movie or a podcast
Or a pod.
or a fucking phone.
Or a pod.
Yeah. So I will be getting one though.
I'll probably get it. I don't know, since I've been jinxed and
Get you a fucking case, man.
I'm a thug, man.
I know it.
Fuck that shit.
Thug, but ain't got no heart, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, get you a case. Again, man.
Because this is, what the hell is this? This is a 13 Pro.
13,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a 13. So
I seen the Apple Watch. That new whatever that
I'm good. This bitch was $840.
I know.
I don't need to upgrade.
That Audemars you got on it's even bigger.
Yeah.
The watch is bigger. I say, good God Almighty.
This fucking watch is $840. I don't need to update no time fucking soon. I'm good.
How is the battery life on that?
Oh, it's good.
You can go. How many days you can go without charging it?
If I don't fuck with it, like
2.
running apps just like that, yeah, like 2 days.
I got one. I only
Definitely
wear,
2 days for
I
sure.
only wear my Apple Watch when I had I don't know what version.
Longer if I'm not
On it.
skipping songs and using it for tracking. You know, when I do go running and shit like that, it'll last longer.
I just wear it to work out. I don't want my watch like that.
I switch bands up because when I'm working, I'm sweating, so I'm switching. You know, Amazon's favorite friend, so I'm switching the hell out these damn bands. But they say they updated the high ass headphones that's not worth $540. All they did was just change the charging port.
Yeah, to USB-C.
Yeah, I'm good.
You got us the first time. Apple.
You did. Fool me
got
once.
Only thing I only really use them shits when I'm editing the pod or when I'm traveling because it cut that airplane noise out. It totally cut it out. Like
Bruh.
silence.
Dead silence.
I love it.
That noise cancellation on them fucking headphones are, man, next to none.
Yeah. That's opulence right now.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it is high definition music. I mean, I use Tidal. I don't have Apple Music, and you listen to these music through those headphones. You really hear every string, every note. So it really sounds good. But they not worth $540 fucking dollars though. So.
Nah.
Oh, but they did see that they did get God damn it. I can't remember who cleared them, but the AirPod can be used as a
hearing aid.
as a hearing aid now. So
And the new Apple Watches will be able to detect sleep apnea.
yes.
So I fucks with that. Man, drop, man. I don't know. All that bullshit, though, I get it. Cool. I'm order the phone, whatever. Man, drop this iOS.
What
Drop
color?
this iOS, huh?
What color?
The black.
White.
I just want the black. That's it. They did debut a new color, though, too.
Mm-hmm. All my phones used to be white. Every phone.
Don't they got, what is it, copper? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might get copper, but I don't know.
Yeah, all my phones were white. No matter, I don't give a shit. If they had white, I was getting white.
I'll be up at midnight tonight to place the order. So, I really, it's going to be between copper and black, but, as soon as whichever one going to be at this fucking Apple store
I'll
first.
probably get it. I don't know. I'll see.
It's time.
Cause I gotta see what Cricket doing. I'm with Cricket, so I'm cheap. Man. Motherfucker, $50, unlimited, everything.
Listen,
Matter of fact, it ain't even 50. It's cheaper because
you got multiple lines.
No, I have one line, but they take it straight out my account, so they even give it to you.
Take
cheaper.
$10 off. Yeah. Listen,
So
I agree with this man because my trap phone, which nobody had a number to, when this Verizon phone don't work, that Cricket be booming. Cricket be booming.
I was in the boonies. I don't know where the fuck I was at last year down in Carolina, going to go pick up Christmas trees during my Christmas run. Well, that'll work. And that Verizon phone had no fucking service. But that old faithful motherfucking Cricket and them AT&T towers got me motherfucking through because I ain't know where the fuck I was at. Phone GPS cut out, but this bitch was working. So yeah. So I mean, Cricket used AT&T towers, so that's why one of the main reasons why I'm with them. My calls never drop. I mean, this day and age, if it's 2024, your calls still dropping in your basement or some shit like that. This shit is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, Sprint used to always do that shit like that. Sprint phones used to stay dropping. You go down in the basement, that shit, boom, no
Cut off,
bars.
yeah.
Like, damn, dog. Fucking Sprint.
Yeah, man. All right.
I ain't been shit since Blackberries.
These Chicago teens, as I was searching like for topics this week, I seen this shit to nail. There's a video that went viral. I might put it in here somewhere, but these teens is late at night, and they want the police to chase them. The police sees them and hauls ass. They are chasing the police and recording this shit. Now, one would say, why would the police run? Well, sir, ma'am, the guns in Chicago are a little bit different from those somewhere else.
Them motherfuckers got switches, and I ain't talking about all the
Yes.
trees.
You know what I'm saying? What Dro said, my guns come from Yucatan. You the man. You the man. So I would have ran too. It's only me and my patrol car. Mm-hmm. I don't got backup. And I don't know how many people in there and how many guns they got. What Craig Daddy say? You better live to fight another day. Mm-hmm. So he gassed on their ass.
You work to go home, son.
Yes, sir. We ain't say, we ain't trying, nobody need to be Superman.
Said protect first, right? Protect yourself. Eh?
Yes.
Protect the serve. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But no, they,
Protect the serve.
Yeah. And that was crazy. Yeah, I was talking to one of my guys yesterday about Chicago. Because family member, he had went to Chicago. I didn't know that he was there. I'm looking, I'm like, yo, shit was beautiful. I'm like, yo, where the fuck are you at?
Michigan
he was out on a
Avenue.
boat.
Oh, yeah.
But he was on a rooftop and he was showing this beach. And I'm like, where the fuck are you at? He like, I'm in Chicago. Chicago what? He like, Chirac, nigga, Chicago, Illinois. I said, they got a beach? He was like, yeah, you ain't know that? All them killing them niggas doing, and you can go downtown and go to the motherfucking beach.
They don't give a fuck about
They
that.
don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck about that.
Like, yo, that shit was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, just him being at whatever hotel he was
Chicago
at.
fire.
It was nice. That's where Berto's from. So he's
Good eats. It's good eating in
Yeah.
Chicago, man. I still think Chicago pizza better, but yeah, New York. But
you think they're better?
yeah,
Berto say it is. I mean, he got the spots like not deep dish, but he got the spots where is. I mean, you know, you go to a Chicago Inn or whatever,
Yeah.
and they'll tell you. So
yes, sir.
I mean, I guess you gotta believe them. Only thing I don't believe people, and I still haven't done it, is people. My friends from Philly, said that the best cheesesteak come from the Chinese joints.
Where?
They didn't tell me where, but my friends in Philly, like, yo, they don't go to Max's and shit like that.
Oh,
they go to
the
the
Poppy store.
Yeah.
The Poppy store. Yeah. I had a breakfast sandwich. That shit was greasy, but it was the best breakfast sandwich I had in a pretty long time.
I just don't see. I love Max's, and I don't like Ishkabibbles.
Mm-hmm.
I think that shit.
I wasn't impressed with Max,
I like Max's. Max's is my shit. I go to Philly.
but I'm not a real big cheesesteak guy. But I went.
You gonna catch me if I go to Philly. I'm going to Max's. I don't give a fuck what we doing, what we up there for. I need to stand in line. Go to motherfucking Max's. There's a reason why that motherfucker was in Rocky. Goddamn it.
All right, we talked about Chicago. All right, congratulations, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar will be the headliner for Super Bowl. What is this? 59?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, 59. Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans.
He had a commercial rollout.
He had a commercial rollout. He dropped a song. Was mid to me. Was
Even before the song. We don't even want to get to the song.
We get to the song.
Don't get to the song.
All right. So here we go. So Kendrick Lamar was announced, and a lot of people, including myself, before this announcement came, we were under the impression that Lil Wayne, if it was going to be a hip hop performer, was going to be
In Louisiana.
in New Orleans, where he's from. We assumed he would be the headliner. The internet went ape shit. You would have thought Rod the King got beat again. The way everybody went crazy. And me and Nell talked, and we've debated this topic. So we about to bust it down again. Let's go, dog.
So I understand everyone's gripe that Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. isn't performing at the Super Bowl. Now everybody thinks because Hove, air quotations, is in charge of the talent, and because back in LA, you had Snoop and Dre, were the headliners, and they got to perform in their hometown. So now everyone thinks this is like a hometown thing that everywhere they go that they get to perform. Now my thing was, just like other people was, back when the Ravens won the Super Bowl and Beyonce shut it down, there was no gripe about, well, why Lil Wayne isn't performing? Why isn't Lil Wayne headlining?
But to cut you off, Jay-Z wasn't in charge of picking the performers at the time.
But even if he wasn't, all right, so they would probably be even madder, correct? Because he would have picked his wife to be in New Orleans and not Houston. So,
all right, let's go down the list before I give my. All right, so you got Kendrick in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Usher did the show in Las Vegas last year after doing a 2-year residency. That was perfect timing, rightfully so.
Yeah,
perfect setup.
Usher has been that Vegas residency has gotten Usher back in the limelight, back on the road.
Rihanna did Arizona the year prior to that in 23.
And she showed our pregnancy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
22 at SoFi Stadium. That was Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary, and Kendrick, and 50.
Okay.
21 at Raymond James Stadium was The Weeknd.
Running through the fucking mirrors like he was.
I think The Weeknd was the first Jay-Z pick, if I ain't mistaken. It was the first. Oh, it might be Dre. I think it was Dre. 2022 was the first one. 22.
Well, we know his relationship that he has with Dr. Dre.
Again, I had a little time to sit with this, and I was upset, and I was on the train that Wayne should perform.
Yeah, he can perform.
And
he can perform.
I was on the train that he should headline the Super Bowl. I had a 3-hour talk with Willie Brown last night. We talked in a minute. He is totally against this shit. Everybody sent me the WrestleMania photo videos of him performing. And then some people questioned Dwayne doesn't have 13. He can't. He ain't got no the crossover hits. He does. He got
100%.
You could do 13. Like you looking at Lil Wayne album cuts. You forgot Lil Wayne got verses everywhere.
Wayne can carry. That ain't the problem.
That ain't the problem. The problem lies
them fucking fish stick dreads. Since he had them fish stick dreads, I don't know. I don't trust them fish stick dreads.
We don't know what's in Wayne's cup. Wayne is known to be late or not even show up. And when you playing with these folks, Super Bowl in that 13-minute window, you got to be ready to go. You have to make rehearsal. I just don't think that Wayne has a great professional what's the word I'm looking for? History or rapport within the industry for somebody to really put their name and stamp like this is our guy. And that's why I think that Wayne did not get out. It's not about his rapping ability.
Nope.
Yes, he forgets his lyrics, but look at the amount
Jay-Z
of shit he done put out.
Jay
like,
does.
yeah.
Jay does.
I watched the Drake. I've been to Drake. Drake has his lyrics up. Like when you put out clips like that, you can't remember everything.
So they got them goddamn headphones on.
Hell yeah.
They need to hear.
So it ain't that. I just think that he doesn't have just a good professional reputation.
Do you think Jay-Z was hating?
No, I don't think. I think it's a little. I think it's a little jab, but I don't think Jay ain't
But
hating.
is that a hate though?
No.
A jab is not hate.
And I don't even, and I'm gonna take that back. I don't think it's with Jab because he was just with Jay at the 40-40.
Right.
So I would assume that if a conversation would be had, because Jay ain't, Jay is Jay. He was like, listen, man, he probably was like, these are the people we had on the list. I went with Kendrick. Rumor has it though that Drake said no to the Super Bowl 5 times.
Possible.
5 times. So, again,
and I can see that. He's a mega star, so why wouldn't you want a mega star on that stage? What did Donnie say?
He agreed that Wayne shouldn't do it, and I just the only thing
people were saying like, oh, he mad because he knew he was gonna bring out Drake and he was going, what the fuck? He is on damn near every Drake album. What the fuck are you talking?
Who?
Jay-Z.
Oh yeah. No.
I don't understand these.
And Wayne might come out because he's on the Carter 5. Kendrick on the Carter 5.
They
Mona Lisa.
throw verbal spars at one another all the time.
It's rap, yeah.
It's rap. So what?
Wayne do it too with Jay.
All the time.
It's rap.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, the internet was in the uproar.
Should he perform? Yes.
I think he'll come out.
I don't think they not those folks, and let's be real, them white folks and Pepsi and everybody else, they need a safe bet. Like I told Jay before, you know how long it took us to get back to this moment at the Janet Jackson's titty. Do you understand the music that we had to go through, far as our genre had to go through since Janet and titty? So we can't, and Hove is not taking any chances. Why? Oh, he had Snoop. Snoop is safe. Okay, the most recognizable person in the world. Dr. Dre, grown ass man, safe. 50 Cent, he's a businessman, safe. Eminem, Marshall will get a little wonky here and there, but he's going to be safe because he's sober now and everything else. So those are safe bets and safe people that's going to do their job, and we don't have to speak on MJB, Mary J. Blige. But it's safe bets. Can you rely on fish stick hair to be like, I want to be able to depend. Can I depend on fish stick hair? No, I can't. We love Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. Love Weezy F Baby, Tunechi, Squad Up.
How left you, fam? Now you running this Super Bowl. How you gonna not have Lil Wayne hosting the Super Bowl? You gonna go out and get Kendrick Lamar? Never. Love Kendrick Lamar. Have a great year. But we talking about New Orleans, motherfucker. You could have had Masterpiece. Birdman. Lil Wayne. You gonna go out and get me Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. You showing us that. You camel face looking motherfucker. You. I had love for you, Jay-Z. That's how you do me. You wouldn't have did that if the Super Bowl was in New York. You would have had a New York artist up in there. You need to make this shit right, ho. Let Lil Weezy represent New Orleans. Come on, dog. Do the game right, ho. You already running through no teeth ass Dame. See if I'm the real deal. You got no teeth Dame out here starving. Look like a Doman Pincher with no teeth in his mouth. That's Dame now. Nah, Jay-Z, I'm gonna need you to do right. And do right by them rats in New York. Y'all supposed to have them rats with New
I agree with that point. If this was New York, he would have had a New York artist out there.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of safe New York artists you can have. Nas. Himself. Alicia Keys. It's a lot of people.
I don't think it's about safe.
We don't need to. Yes, it is. That is all it's about. It's being safe.
Here's my fight back to that. Who is at the Super Bowl? Who goes to the Super Bowl? Predominantly what?
White folk.
Predominantly what watches the Super Bowl? There's more than us anyway. White people.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar is going to get up there on that stage with that blackity black shit.
They don't listen to the words. They just like to.
Now, come on.
Yo, I went to a club one time. I promise you. They was line dancing. I can't remember one song. I was funny because I remember. Yo, they was line dancing. The whoop, there it is. The shit was the funniest shit in the world. I ever seen in my fucking life. Swear to God in my life. They were line dancing. The whoop, there it is. It's not the words.
It's the beat.
It's the beat. They don't care. We in the TikTok generation. They teach their own moms and granddads and all this shit. Do these dances. They don't hear the words. This is like fucking White Man Can't Jump. This is like, are you listening to Jimmy? Do you hear Jimmy? They don't hear him.
It is going to be on national television.
They don't like us.
He's going to play that. He's going to do the hook. He ain't going to play the whole song.
No, he ain't going to do the song. You can't do that. Nah. But you know, the beat might drop.
He is going to do that blackity black shit.
And he had them fucking people, had everybody around this bitch halfway fake crip walking. All that shit.
Listen.
Snoop was smoking reefer on the stage.
He was. Again, shout out to Kendrick, man.
I mean, we should have had Master P. What are you gonna come on that motherfucker and say, make him say, make a crack like this, ghetto dope. What the fuck was Master P supposed to come on there to do?
This Super Bowl halftime show is sponsored by Rap Snacks. Get your little baby Rap Snacks and go.
That's
to your
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Bourbons and Lax. Like, what the fuck was Master P supposed to come out there and rap?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm the colonel of this motherfucking tank.
Making good. Making good. Man, City Boys, we up.
Shout
City Boys,
Shout out to Miss Good.
up. Megan Good is reportedly paying all of Jonathan Major's bills, including $75K a month for child support and dog training. City Boys, City Boys. Megan Good reportedly shouldering significant financial burdens and costs for Jonathan Majors amid his ongoing legal and career troubles. Source close to the couple reveals that Megan is taking on numerous expenses for Majors, including a staggering $75,000 bill for dog training and his child support payments. Megan pays for everything. They really wanted this dog, and she got stuck with the $75,000 training bill. Like, that's crazy, a source disclosed. Additionally, Good is covering the support for Major's daughter from a prior relationship, raising concerns that she might face financial strain herself. No one knows what Megan sees in this guy. If things keep up this way, she may not be able to pay her mortgage.
Queen her, man. She be all right. She got it.
Yeah.
I mean, movies Meg that been in?
Yeah. Like, man.
With no goddamn churn? Shit.
Proud of her, man. Hold him down. If you really love your man.
If they don't stop blackballing this black man for this bullshit that he was found not guilty on and let him get them roles back. Because he was about to. This is the equivalent of Jonathan Majors going on is like Boogie Cousins, Isaiah Thomas. He was about to get the Supermax and he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, they just malayed him too, boy. They got him. They got him fuck out of here, boy.
That's just basically what it is. It's like he was on his way. After that motherfucking
You're supposed to be Kang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After what was it, the Rocky movie? Was it the Rocky movie?
Yeah,
right?
the Rocky movie.
After the
Creed 3.
Creed. After the Creed shit, he was on his way. He was out of here.
Yeah.
They said, no, not so fast, my guy.
Friend, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man.
Hate to see it happen, but I swear it's like that, though. It was like he was on his way to be a megastar. You started seeing him in this movie. There's a couple movies. I'm like, damn, he was in that shit? Like, his star was starting to get bright. And I just don't understand why is he being railroaded so much.
Okay. Oh, this what I want to play. I had to go back to the Kendrick shit real quick. I gotta I forgot to play it.
And listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate this election. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money, all the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing in the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this is
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, we passed that. Shannon Sharp, Unc. Now I was going to the doctor's appointment yesterday, and Nell called me, and I know he wasn't off yet. And I was like, he's like, yo, you check your phone? I said no. He said Unc on live. So when he said on live, I didn't know who Unc was. Like on live, I wouldn't have thought Uncle Shay Shay. So I'm like, who? He said Ty sent me the thing. Shout out to Ty shot me. And sure enough, Unc was on live getting cheeks. You can't see nothing but the ceiling, but you hear him. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. I got a little clip.
I just got to just tell him the truth. I said, I just got to tell him the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, Ocho, see, I don't, man, Unc be lying, Unc lying. Unc ain't lying. I called ESPN after I was like, I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male. Mm-hmm. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. I'm extremely embarrassed that a very, very private, intimate situation, the audio can be heard. And I'm extremely disappointed in myself. 5 minutes before I came on, phone rings. It's Cat Williams. What's up? The first thing out of his mouth, guess what he said, Ocho?
Wow.
You ain't gay today?
Hey, listen.
I said, man.
Hey, listen.
Come on, Cat. He's
and this is the funny thing about it. Now you remember all the people talking trash and saying whatever they had to say, trying to assassinate your character, that you might be this, you might be this, or whatever it may be. So hell, I mean, I'm sitting back, I'm thinking, well, hey, it was a goddamn Michelle, it wasn't a Michael. Huh? You feel me? It wasn't a Michelle.
Unc went crazy out there. He had to get his stamina up. He sound like a camel outside. Best 2 minutes of life. He said, like what he told Skid, he said, hey, I gave you the best I got. Lead the show. And you know, I gave you the best I got. What's your thoughts though?
I mean, I was asking you, I don't go live myself. I probably went live 3 times ever, 2 at a basketball game and 1 time here. I can't even tell you how I even went live. I don't remember because I don't go live.
I'm about to try to do it right now and see how many steps it is.
I think what's one of the things that's weird, I had a lot of people saying that I saw on Twitter, a lot of people that I actually know too, was saying that, why is he mentioning he ain't gay? Cam and them said something about it also. And I never thought the man was gay. Sometimes you get caught taking pictures and you're in a weird stance, weird whatever. I never thought he was gay. I mean, you don't need to see his significant other. I don't think Stephen A is gay. And he says you will never see the person that he's dealing with.
NDAs.
So the same people who think that Unc is gay is probably the same people that used to run around talking about Sierra was a morphodite. So,
They used to say that about the G Unit girl, Olivia.
They used to say it about Olivia too, but everybody, they said it about Olivia and they said it about Sierra. They used to be like, Sierra got a dick. Like, what? How many babies later?
Yeah.
Because Russ, they up in that motherfucker. Russ ain't on the football field. He up in that motherfucker. Yes, sir. Can you do it on the dick? All that dancing she doing? Can you do it on the dick? He want to see.
Man, yeah. It broke the internet.
It did.
He was fucking trending on every
Twitter was fucking hilarious.
Yes, going ape shit.
Yes, Twitter was hilarious.
This year's
I don't think it was a prank. Like people was like, oh, I mean, he did it on purpose. One of the main reasons why I don't think he did it on purpose is because one of his main sources of income is working at ESPN, which ESPN is owned by Disney. And we know Disney don't play that shit. You got some people like, oh, well, look at Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was on live talking about hoes and what the fuck they was about to do. He got a blunt in his mouth. You just heard a little bit of whisper when you intimate with somebody. He wasn't full blown Wesley Pipes with it, but he did tell her you gonna get this dick. Unc was in. He told Miss Michelle, you gonna get this dick. Like, whoa, yeah, Unc. I'm talking about shit. But you can't risk. And some people in the comments like, well, what if ESPN was in on it? All right, but ESPN on it. But what about Disney? Disney say it with me, people, like Disney, which none of this does anything for Disney, or none of this does nothing but ESPN, but possibly bring scrutiny to them. Like, oh, you're gonna have he was on. So why? I know we live in that day of age of shock value, but why would ESPN, his employers, say, yeah, that's cool, let's do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
It was
Again,
fun.
I think I just tried to do the live shit. I have no fucking clue how that happened. Like, but you know,
What was your steps?
so you have to click the circle on your name like you're going to post a story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you click the bottom, the square at the bottom, like you about to put a post up.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's gonna say story, post, reel, live.
Mm-hmm.
With live is to the far right. You
Mm-hmm.
have to click that, and then it brings the camera up. And you got one more time. You click go, and then from what I do know, it count down from 3, and then it goes.
I
Live.
just pressed the button, and that's what it is. As soon as I pressed the button, it said
post, reel, story, live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how that happened, and then the phone was on whatever. I don't know. This year's year-end wrap-up, Uncle Murder got to extend this shit because it's a lot of shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Unc.
Crazy.
The laughs I got from this shit here, and I was telling Nell in pre-production, he fucked it up for everybody. My account was hacked. Shit is not gonna work no more. Cause she proved to you like that's the fucking. We already knew it, but like he proved it that this is the go-to line, the lie. That's the go-to lie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came right back out hours later and said, "You know what? I'm gonna tell the truth. I didn't get hacked." So nobody can use that shit no more when you get your tweet off or you get your you post some shit. So
You supposed to wait and be like, man, that was AI, but Unc was in that thing. She said,
You like,
this yours, Shay.
Yeah,
this yours, Shannon. Once she
like-
said Shannon, then fuck that. Anybody could have been Shay, but she went from Shay to Shannon. Like, oh, you know what I like.
Like Michelle right there. My Michelle.
That's
my
my
Michelle.
Yeah.
Unc gotta give her the best 4 minutes of her life. He said what he said. You go to these theme parks, them rides ain't 5 minutes.
Nope.
90 seconds. 90 seconds of your best 90 seconds of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Shout out to Unc, man. Last one before we get out of here. We got 2 more. But Baltimore. If you didn't know, in this area there are so many speed cameras, red light cameras around here, and a Baltimore man was arrested for stealing them.
Baltimore man arrested for snatching speed cameras. Free this man doing the Lord's
Welcome
work.
to the
This is
Jay
fucked
Friends
up.
Podcast.
All this shit going on, and y'all want to arrest this hero, this soldier in the battle? Someone get the bail money ready. Somebody free this man. Well, someone should have been doing this. I hope he got them ones on 83 and Lock Raven Boulevard. God damn it. Free him. Baltimore.
Yes, sir. Free this man. I just paid a 110 ticket and $275 ones, man. Man, them shit's everywhere.
Yeah, them tickets, man, them fucking cameras.
Bitch,
Flicker.
hell yeah.
God damn, it light up the whole joint. If you're still getting tickets, if your silly ass still on the highway getting tickets with that goddamn construction zone, with that damn porta potty, the porta potty is the giveaway.
Even if you ain't there, slow down. Slow your ass down. You see a porta potty on the side of the highway.
That's it. Like, yo. I wonder who thought of that. Like, they thought they knew they were just so fucking genius. Like,
I don't know.
We gonna park the Ford Explorer and right in front of it. They not gonna see it.
Shit, I was when I was on the highway a few weeks ago. I seen him setting up. He had to park this little Explorer. He popped the hood. He was set. I said, "Oh yeah, the porta potty right there, right behind him."
Like, yo, how you get that job? You was a bitch. Like, I always want. You apply for this job. That's how I do. And I know 2 people that do parking shit. And I really want to ask them, like, what made you want to do this?
Like meter maid people?
Yeah, like this is the job you wanted.
Somebody got to do it, dog.
They do.
Somebody got to do it now.
Like, that's whack. Like, that's your job.
Somebody had to do it. Just like somebody had to make the fries. Somebody had to stock the shelves at the stove. Somebody had to cut the grass. Then you got to pick up the trash. The nasty trash.
That's something that somebody need to do. You worried about 25 cents.
Hey, man.
And all of them mean. The women, and like, not all.
No.
97.3 are mean. I did run across some that was cool. Like, no, go ahead, baby. I'm gonna let you. This time, I be like, all right. And then after that, I just be like thugging. Like, yeah, fuck it, she cool.
Tyreek Hill on Sunday.
NFL Week 1.
NFL Week 1. Tyreek Hill was on his way to the stadium, right in front of the stadium, and was pulled over, detained, handcuffed. They had his knee on his back, all because he was supposedly speeding, in the lane. Now, before we break this down, I want to say that I watched the whole 32-minute body cam video. It's very disturbing and disgusting on how they treated him. And the lane that he was in is, if you've been to the Ravens Stadium, you've been to the Commander Stadium, it's the flow of traffic. When before the game, the flow they have on both sides is open. You're going in, but they had two specific lanes that are designated for Dolphins player and staff in these lanes. And as Tyreek Hill got pulled over, all you seeing is Rolls Royce trucks. You see all of these other cars coming. So he was pulled over. And the officer pulled him over on the motorcycle. He could barely he was speaking broken English, but he wanted to be a fucking tough guy.
Tony Montana, he was Cuban.
Yep, Cuban. And he pulled him over and he knocking on the man, $500,000 car on the window.
$500,000. That's motherfucking McLaren.
Oh, my fault. $1 million car. And there is nothing against, you don't have to let your window down. It's nothing against the law. And I hate when I'm giving you a lawful order. Dog, and his tents wasn't that dark. You could see him. Yeah. You could see him in the car.
For my protection.
Yeah. They snatched him out the car, and then
I roll the times I've been pulled over, I literally roll my window up every fucking time.
I'm gonna start just put my I don't know. But if you know, Calais Campbell is a fucking Jolly Green Giant. Yeah. This is a huge individual. Pause. He stopped to help his teammate. They put him in handcuffs. So now, as Tyreek got pulled out the car, he called his agent, Drew Rosenhaus. Say, hey, Drew, they arrested me. I ain't going to be able to play today. One of the dudes came up and say, hey, and now, mind you, if you've been to Miami, Tyreek is his fucking got a 4-story fucking portrait of him on the stadium. He's on pamphlets. He's on billboards. He is New York. He is the Miami Dolphins fucking star player.
Yes.
You have to know. If you don't know his name, you know who this guy is. You know his face. One of the officers come and say, hey, do you know who this is? And of course, he's trying to be acting like Big Willie. No, who is that? That's Miami. The dude didn't know his name, but he's like, that's the Miami Dolphins star player. What's your take, man?
That was some bullshit. Tyreek could have did a better job, with helping the situation. I think the cop was really, really overzealous. Sometimes they think they get a big fish. They get overzealous on things. He was upset with Tyreek, and he told Tyreek what'd he say? I think he told him to roll down the window. And then he was like, I'm going to give you a second. And he was like, you know what? No, forget that. Get out the car. Get out.
He said, put the window down.
Yeah.
He could tell him to put the window down. He was like, I ain't put my window down.
Yeah. And then he told him, he was like, I'm going to give you a second. And he was like, no, know what? Get out the car. Get out.
Yeah, he was like, we ain't playing this game.
Yeah. And then you start snatching him out his car. And they said in Miami that day, it was over 100 degrees. And they had that man on the concrete with his knee in his back.
Yeah.
Over, I guess, a traffic violation.
They said it was like 10 over. It was going 55.
He was going fast, but he wasn't going that fast. You see, he definitely moving faster than them other cars that was in front of him.
But he wasn't going not that fast.
He wasn't. Yeah, that shit wasn't egregious.
Yeah, it wasn't like he fucking just reckless driving.
Yeah, nah. And then
it's in front of the stadium as well, like right there. You got a turn. You got a turn coming up.
Yeah. And then, it looked like the guy, sucker punched him a little bit or something.
Yeah, got his shit off. He got his shit off. You know how they do it. Yeah, he got his shit off.
And then he was suspended, so taken out of off duty. Do I think he should get fired?
I do. So here's why. The officers there normally are there. It's the same crew.
Yeah.
You from Miami, and you know the protocol. So I'm gonna assume that you on a motorcycle, so you're not a new cop. Dog, unless he was really reckless driving, even if you pull him over like, hey man, slow it down. Like just slow it down. Have a good game. Slow it down, brother. You'd go through all of that to try to prove a point.
Oh yeah, because you're not going to be above the law because.
What would happen if, let's just say this man's name is Carlos Gomez. If Officer Carlos Gomez slammed Tyreek Hill to the ground and tore his meniscus before the season gets started.
And Tyreek was yelling that too.
He said I had knee surgery.
Yeah.
So let's say you tore his meniscus, the season over before the season started, all because you want to be the tough guy and because you want to try to make an example of somebody. That's why I think he should be fired, or he should just he just be permanently assigned to admin duty. Because, dog, if you live in a town with an NFL team, you know that everybody looks out for the players on that team because the team and the city loves the team, and you're gonna do whatever. Now, you're not gonna let them commit a crime per se, but you're gonna, like that right there, my guy. Again, pull them over, say, hey man, slow it down. I know your car fast. Slow it down. You got people walking out here. You can lose control. That's it. That is it.
You know your name Cheetah, but you ain't got to drive.
Exactly. Like this could have went way fucking left.
Absolutely.
Way fucking left.
But he definitely didn't deserve that. Had be pulled out on the ground, knee in his back, on that hot ass asphalt.
Fuck that.
And then get snuffed because he telling them he can't sit the way they want to be with damn.
They whooping their ass.
Yeah. Dolphins is.
They should have arrested somebody.
Dolphins ain't looking good right now.
No sir.
Buffalo.
Nope.
Y'all know we live.
Yeah, we live.
It's real time.
Man, let's get out of here. New music. You listen to anything? I listen to Money Long. I'm gonna listen to Money Long.
What the fuck? I didn't listen to a lot of music this week. I've been listening to a lot of old shit, a lot of R&B, a lot of Tank. A lot of Tank.
I listened to LL album, The Force. It's all right. Not really nothing good. If you're really into R&B, I would ask you to download Ye Ali, THJ Radio Volume 1. Fire album.
I was listening. I couldn't get fucking his name. Fat Trell.
He dropped some music? Album or just a song?
Album.
Wale dropped 2 new songs too. Wale, some really wasn't impressed. I think one of them was using the Nike ad, but whatever.
Yeah, I was listening to Fat Trell shit. I like it so far.
Anything else? Let me check Instagram before we need to get the fuck out of here. Let me see. I think that I say
there was something we were talking about. I can't remember.
We hit Unk. We hit
Cardi B had her baby.
Shout out to Cardi B. Nope. I don't see nothing.
Oh shit! They said Jonathan Major charges $140 for autographs at Famous Monsters Fest. I mean, some people charge more than that, so I'm not even mad at that. That's a thing.
Yeah. I don't got nothing. I don't have anything else pressing, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Closing thoughts, man. What you got?
I had it. Hold up.
While Nell is looking, Myra will be back next week. Myra will be back next week.
Here we go. Just because it's taking longer than you thought doesn't mean it's not meant for you.
My man. Mine is if you believe it, it'll work out. You see opportunities, hold on, let me go back. If you believe it'll work out, you see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you'll see obstacles. Next week, Myra will be back. I'm not catering this podcast like I did last time. We want to see if Myra can really take regular topics and get busy. So podding is not just turning on the mic and talking. It's way more harder than that.
Yep.
Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all shows rock with us. Thank y'all again for another fucking week. We bring y'all content. Another playlist coming soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It costs you nothing. It goes a long way. I don't think I got nothing else, man.
Nope. That's it.
On that note, this is JFP episode 236. We're gonna close the pod off like this. Let's get it.
Hey,
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.